Welcome to the video. I got a special one here for you today. We're debuting my favorite 2-mana vehicle, Smuggler's Copter. This one was a house back in Standard when I played it, and now for our treat, we get it here on Arena. I'd like to shout out the Arena team for making this happen. Clever way of implementing it in. Now, when Kaladesh Remasters came out, it wasn't a 1-for-1 like, say, a Khans of Tarkir, so we didn't get everything, including Walking Ballista, which is banned in Pioneer anyway, I believe for the wrong reasons, but here it is. Smuggler's Copter, 2 mana, 3/3 flying vehicle, and then it loots. It's a looter scooter, what I like to call it. And I'm excited to play it for you guys today. We're going to do 5 matches of best of 3. I think I'm in Platinum. I don't remember where I was at, but should be competitive matches. Hopefully see some real decks. I know if you caught my last video, we played Blue Light Control and only got 3 matches in, but they were really good content. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and check it out. And while you're here, like and subscribe. I plan to put out at least a video a week, trying to climb the Explorer ladder, getting to hopefully Diamond. That's kind of the goal. I'm a parent and I work a full-time job. It's hard to make time, but we're here. Let's move on to the deck tech. All right, I'm not going to bore you guys too much here. You've seen the list. I haven't made too many changes besides Smuggler's Copter. I'll talk about what we cut to add it. But everything in this deck is a 1-for-1 replica of my paper deck, except for a 1-of Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth. Shocked they haven't added that one in yet, but I expect we'll get that at some point. But anyways, let's start over here. We have, for our 1-mana spells, Fatal Push, Thoughtseize. Very standard, you know it. Turn 1 Thoughtseize. If I'm not doing turn 1 Thoughtseize, what am I doing in Magic? Especially Constructed. For removal, we're on 1 Bitter Triumph and 1 Heartless Act. My papered version, I lied to you, does play 1 Go for the Throat. I can't quit this Go for the Throat art. It is the F&M promo version. Oh, it's ridiculous. I can try to bring it up later and show you guys, but if you haven't seen that art, it's really good art. Fantastic. But Heartless Act can sometimes get an opponent's Archfiend to the draws, which is real, which we have to be expecting as well. We're on 2 Inti. I really want to play 3 Inti personally, but I can't find somewhere to cut. I mean, we could cut a Bloodtithe Harvester in favor of it. We got to remember it is legendary Inti, but boy, does it combo well with Smuggler's Copter. So there'll be often times where you'll have an Inti out, or you'll go Smuggler's Copter turn 2, play an Inti, crew the Copter, attack, and then you can trigger twice and exile 2 things. Now, of course, we don't have the mana to cast spells. Maybe we don't do that right away, but later in the game, boy, does this add up. And Inti also combos well with the Fable on the 2nd chapter. It's a hell of a Magic card, and I'm happy they printed it, and I'm really happy I picked it up. Bloodtithe Harvester, it's the true and true 2 mana 3/2. It's fantastic. This feels like a rare to me. Often copying it with Fable, the Mirror Breaker will destroy other creature decks, and especially in the Mirror. Kroxa, it's a 1-of. Good to pitch to Copter, good to pitch to Inti. There's some decks that they're playing 2, if not 3 copies. I'm okay with the 1. It's not good against Arclight Phoenix. There's a lot of decks out there where it's not great against, but I am a fan. Still on 3 Trespasser. I've seen people play with the new Vampire. The name's eluding me. The 2/4 Death Touch that makes a 1/1 or draws a card. I put a poll up on my channel, and it seems like a couple people voted, and they agree with me. Graveyard Trespasser is just too good. It's undefeated in my opinion. Bonecrusher Giant, Stomp. We know it. It's great. Deal 2, 4/3. There are no 1 ring effects for you modern folks out there where damage can't be prevented. That's a lie. I've played against 9 lives before and Solemnity and got through the combo with this, and boy, does it feel good. But that's about really all I think you can see in Pioneer or Explorer, really. Love this card, though. Fantastic. Fable. I think it's sacrilege to cut any of these. I think it's always a 4-of in the deck. You never want to side it out. Love this card. It really makes Rakdos tick. Helps filter. It's a threat. And if you get 2 of these out and you have a bunch of mana and it's your opponent's end step, you can make a lot of copies. We're talking 10 power, 5 mana. It's ridiculous. 1 K command. My paper version K command is the borderless double Master's foil. Beautiful Kolaghan on the front. Oh, it's wonderful. Wonderful. And this is just really good. There's a lot of copters in the meta. The deal 2, It's very good against control. I think it's just a very versatile threat of a card, really. And then one Dross, like I talked about, just often ends games really fast. If you can copy this with the Fable, you are in great shape. That's 12 damage coming across, hitting him in the face. Fantastic card. And then 2 of Mama Shieldred. I remember when I read this card, I was like, 4 mana for a 4/5 Death Touch. And I was like, I guess, like, yeah, if it stays on the battlefield, it's okay. But I was like, I don't think it's set. You know, when we get it at the time, I think I bought it like $40. I was like, I don't think it's worth $40. It's a $20 card. Card's almost $100 now, if not $70, $80. Like, I was so wrong. This sees play in all the formats. It's fantastic. I remember in like Vintage Cube, you know, you put this down, and then you wheel and draw 7, discard 7. I mean, that's just 14 life. That's ridiculous. I won't bore you on the mana base. It's pretty standard. I am running 2 castles, personally, which is a little dangerous, especially without Urborg. I do have enough swamps to where it hasn't killed me, but not a lot of decks are doing that. And then I am on 1 Blightstep Pathway and 1 Sulphurous Springs as a split. And I went down to 2 Mutavault. It used to be on 3. I just think it's correct to play 2 at this point with my mana base. Let's talk sideboard real quick. Duress is for the control matchups, and really any deck that's kind of trying to combo. Like, I don't think I'm going to bring this in against an Amalia deck, but perhaps a Quintorius combo, I would definitely bring this in. Arclight Phoenix, I would bring this in. Absolutely. You do not want them casting Treasure Cruise, and I'll harp on that more. Knights of Death Shadow is for the Amalia combo, and it also hits Angels. Life gain isn't relevant in this format to that extent unless you're playing Amalia, but, you know, I just really hate that deck, and I'm going to hate it. That's what your sideboard's for, folks. You hate. Go Blanks, also good against control. Fine against Arclight Phoenix. Fine against any deck using the graveyard. This is the best Mind Rot ever printed, in my opinion. Path of Peril is a one-of. It is really good for the low creature decks. Humans, Amalia combo, Boros Convoke. Hits a lot of decks. Now, sometimes you make treasures. Right? Sometimes you make treasures with the Fable Goblin token, and you may cast this for 6, but it's really here just a 3-mana little board wipe to get rid of the 1s and 2s. I'm on a 1 of Pithing Needle. This comes in against Planeswalkers, of course. It's really good against not necessarily Lotus Field, but Thespian Stage for stopping the Lotus Field. Now, that deck's not on here, unfortunately, but maybe in Arena, I shouldn't be playing 1 of Pithing Needle. We'll try it here, see how it goes. But there's things to name. Bankbuster used to be in the main deck. Obviously, COPTER has taken that. I moved to the side. Now, against Control, I would like to have all the vehicles. They live through board wipes, so we'll be bringing that one in a lot. And especially mid-range strategies where we're both trying to attrition each other. Very versatile card there. I love Bankbuster. And then I'm on 3 Leyline of the Void. I was talking to my buddy today, and he was saying maybe we want to go back to Unlicensed Hearse, which is another vehicle where we could hate the graveyard a little bit, but how many vehicles am I going to play? What am I, black-red vehicles? You know, I was like, let's just hate this deck. You know, I want to hate out Amalia. I want to hate out Arclight Phoenix. They're very prevalent. It's good against decks that want to abuse the graveyard and use Treasure Cruise, and I think Treasure Cruise is one of the best things you can be doing in blue right now, especially a tempo deck, and Leyline of the Void says no to that. So I'm on 3 of those. We're on 1 the End. This used to be Necromentia. A turn later, exiling a creature or a planeswalker. This could happen in a lot of matchups where you just get to get rid of the threat. Also good against combo pieces like Amalia or even an Arclight Phoenix. I like the End. And it has came up where I've had 5 or less life, and this thing cost 2 mana, and it was insane. I was like able to triple spell in a turn with this. It was gross. And then how about the Bat-God himself? I'm not even trying to pronounce his name. I'm going to mispronounce it. But 5 mana for a 4/4 flying lifelink that comes back is good enough, in my opinion. I used to be on 1 Grafdigger's Cage, and this was a non-bow Grafdigger's Cage. But it's just good. It's really good in the mirror. I have played Invoke Despair in this position before, but been trying out this guy, and I like him. I like him a lot. That'll wrap it up here for the deck tech portion. Let's get into these matches. All right, we're here. Match 1 against Arborus. Shout out Quintorius himself. I'm going to knock this audio down a little bit. It's a little loud. 35 here. Alright, we're playing against a Giganta. Okay, that could be a lot of things. What do we have here? Double Fatal Push, probably not great against Giganta, unless they're on. I'm going to keep this hand. It's slow, but... I mean, it's not slow. That's the wrong term. It's not very good against certain decks, but if we are playing against perhaps a Rakdos Sack deck, I kind of like it. We'll lead on Haunted Ridge. Let's keep this hand. Let's see how we do. Hello, opponent. Alright. Well, scratch that. We're going to Fatal Push. Might be Gruul vehicles here. Audio still seems a little loud. Alright, we'll play a tap land. That's unfortunate, but I don't want to risk them. Now, they might slam down the 3-drop here. Huntsman Redemption. Create a 3/3 boost. You may sacrifice a creature if you do search all for a creature card. Oh, well, this doesn't seem good for my opponent. Alright, we'll lead on Trespasser. So that second ability doesn't do anything? I guess I can play some creatures and pump them. This is a new one. Oh, another one, okay. Oh, I doubt they'll trade. Oh, that's too good to pass up. So they get no pump. We won't eat anything. 3 Fatal Push, though. We'll take it. Okay. Wow, so this just did absolutely nothing. They could pump my creatures if they want. This was 3 mana, make a 3/3. Alright, it's definitely a token deck here. Probably vehicles. Well, unfortunately, I could, like, trade with one of the... and then they'll animate. It's not really great. I think we just play Shieldred. Now, they could be playing the 4-mana enchantment. The Crowan War. And that would really get me here, but I could attack, and I just don't want to trade my Bloodtithe for one creature. Here's the question. Do we want the 5th land? I don't think so. I think we just pass. They play the Crowan War. We're in trouble. Oh, man, I call it or what? Yeah, it's a 4 up in the deck. That might be game, folks. That's definitely game. Alright, we'll go to the next one on that one. Alright, so for this matchup, I do have a sideboard guide I'm reading off of, too. I like cutting Shieldred here. And the Archfiend? Alright, keep Archfiend. Let's double check. You know, it was Shieldred and go down to Thoughtseize. And we bring in the Pithing Needle, because I can shut off the vehicles, and 2 Bankbusters, correct? Yes. So, let's talk about this sideboard decision real fast. Try to get more in depth for you guys. Obviously, you saw what happened. They stole Shieldred with the Crowan War. That was really bad for us. Really, it's hard for us to come back from that. I could have rummaged and took 2 life, tried to find a remove spell, but let's just go to the next games. I think time is your most important thing when playing Arena. I really do. There is something that's conceding too early, but I didn't think that was too early. Now, some other cards to consider is Path of Peril. Can get a lot of their tokens. I mean, they have shown a lot of tokens. I don't hate that. Something I didn't consider on my sideboard, and like I said, it's a work in progress. I guess we can go down a Trespasser for that. So we go down something like this. Stomp didn't look too good against them either, but then again, they do play Dorks. The end was something to consider as well there. But... there's really not... I mean, it had to hit a crude vehicle, which I guess would exile the vehicles. Maybe the end is something to consider, too. Yeah, this is fine. We'll lead on tap Blood Crypt. Yep, we'll stomp that. Everything going to plan here. Ooh, a Copter. We could have held up Fatal Push to push the Copter, but I think that's fine. Yep. Stormseeker's cool. They'll crew, and then I'll take 4. Yep. Did you discard a land, probably? Oh, and a Mystic? Yep. Alright, Den. Be pretty aggressive of me to attack, right? But I need to play a spell this turn, and I'm not going to. So this is going to flip. That's really bad for me. Interesting. Like, is it just attack with Mutavault? This will turn into what? A 3-4? I try to trade with it. Maybe I just pass here. Play Den pass. That's really unfortunate. We don't want to see that. Get to pump something and give it haste. Yeah, Chariot. Very odd here. Alright, and we'll trade with the Chariot here. They're going to make some tokens. I'm going to take 2, or 3, excuse me. Archfiend. How much you want to bet they have another Crone War? I mean, it's kind of too much value to not go for this. See if they have the Crone War. Yeah. Well, let's see if we draw Heartless Act, right? Wait, this might be lethal? That's lethal. They pump there. I take 8. Yeah. Well, that was a massacre, folks. Red-green, it's a matchup I've struggled with in the past. Absolutely. The Crone War is very good against me, and that's why I believe in cutting the 4s there, but I just didn't have a lot of removal, didn't have a lot of things there. But match 1, it's over with. Got it. We got our just got destroyed there. Not much else to say, but we press forward. 0-1 doesn't mean it's over. All right, here we go for match 2. Worry about that later. Let's play first. Yeah, this is fine. I'm not going to shock to hold up Fatal Push. If I didn't have the Stomp, I definitely would. Oh, is Thoughtseize here? What would you take? I mean, if you don't have the remove for the Shieldred, you definitely take the Bonecrusher Giant, in my opinion. Which they don't. That's what that tells me. We could Kroxa here. I don't hate it. Kroxa's, I mean, there was probably some merit to holding on to Kroxa for the Fatal Push, but we're playing against Arclight Phoenix in, okay. Must be Grixis, maybe? Yeah. Oh, he's dead. They knew that was coming. It's very important to kill Ledger Shards before they can get the trigger. I'm gonna. Well, now this is dangerous. I could do it here. Well, no, it's not. This is fine. Pay 3 life. They're gonna get the trigger. No, they're not gonna get the trigger at all. Okay. Well, we're getting awfully close here. Let's take away the Treasure Cruise. 2 Bitter Triumphs. We'll take 1. So here's the thing. I think I'm just going to shock play this, because if they kill it, they're going to take 2, and then I can reanimate the Kroxa. They chose not to. Right? Yeah, it's probably a good decision. Copter's a good draw. We're almost. I mean, we're damn near empty-handed now. I mean, we are empty-handed now, so we can start Castle Locthwain at some point. Hit a land. This where they better triumph. One treasure cruiser right back in this, folks. Consider. Consider again. All right, they did it. Okay. So that's to bring back 2 Phoenixes, and we're racing. Could get crazy and attack here, but I think it's incorrect. Just pass. Sure. Don't hit Treasure Cruise. They didn't. Slide a hand, but I could still find it. Maybe they'll play the 1-3, though. Maybe they're conservative. Nope. They're going for that Treasure Cruise. I love it. Did they hit? Graveyard's not highlighted. Okay. They're attacking. Alright, well, I'm gonna... Maybe they drew Fatal Push. Yep, looks like it. Alright. Oh, no, they're gonna let me block. Okay. I am gonna loot. Always loot, folks. Yeah, we don't need another copter. Okay. Perhaps we should have taken the copter, huh? Not that we would have been able to cast both anyway. So just Demir, it looks like? Oh, they drew it. Haven't seen a red source yet. Maybe they're just discarding the Arclight Phoenixes. This is definitely draw 3, folks. Land, animate, they win as well? Yeah. Hilarious, their last card's land. Yep. They can't channel 3 spells here after drawing 3. That's pretty bad. I'd be shocked. Another Treasure Cruise? Why not? Yeah, why not? Yeah, it's almost assuredly I have 0% chance to win now. The whole point of this matchup is to prevent them from casting Treasure Cruise. That is all you want to do. Because their threats are meager at best. Very, very easy to kill. Alright, well, if they're not going to cast anything to trigger Revolt, I am dead, unfortunately. So, looks like they're just going to attack. We'll concede. Alright. Lost 3 straight here. That's not good. Alright, so for Phoenix, I like 3 Leyline of the Void, 1 The End, 2 Duress, and 2 Go Blink. And what we cut here, which is still a work in progress, but so far I've looked at cutting the Copters, the Kroxa obviously, the K Command, nope, not the K Command, 4 Bonecrushers. So that's 4, 7, 8. This is 4, 7, 8. Yeah, that's kind of the current configuration I have right now. We can see how it does. Bonecrusher does give you a little more reach. You know, against the Demir version, is Deepest Betrayal an option here for us? How do they ever beat this card? It's unpushable. Might be something to look at, to be honest. Maybe shave the K Command. Let's try it. I mean, they could have red mana. We just didn't see it, but let's try it. My whole point of this video is to show some of you other Rakdos players out there, you know, some strategies, some tips moving forward. And hopefully I'm correct. Okay, that's a mole. We can't keep a one-lander on the play. I guess that's okay. It's not great. We can go this, so I guess we cut this. Alright, we are super slow. We have some graveyard hate here. Would have liked to start with a ley line, but that's okay. Our discard. Thoughtseize themselves. Yeah, it's pretty good. I would take the threat personally, but yep. Completely agree. It's going to be a rocky road for us. And Go Blank, you really don't want to fire off right away. So this is good for us. Now you got to be careful, Graveyard Trespasser, because it could put things in the graveyard for your opponent. But we get to eat an instant sorcery here, put them to 0 cards, which is good. They'll probably do the mill 4 here. Nope, it's opt, okay. Alright, scry to the top. It's not good for us. Oh, there's the red mana. Okay. So they are playing deal 5. We just didn't see it. Isn't that crazy? We lost to Grixis and they didn't even play a red source? It's amazing. So Lightning Axe, we gotta assume's in here. So now the 4/4 lifelinker doesn't look as good. Alright, sleight of hand. That's good for me. I'm probably going to go blank this turn, depending on when I draw. Oh, yeah, we're definitely go blanking. Let's play around. They know about the swamp. It's irrelevant, but we'll eat something. And I really want to flip this, but we have to do this here. They could have Spell Pierce. Consider, okay. Probably don't want to put anything in the graveyard unless it's land. Alright, with 2 bad cards they're discarding. Fatal Push and Shieldred. Wow. Maybe they have another Shieldred? Seems pretty good on this board. Yeah, well that's fine. Opponent's definitely not happy about that. Is drawing a card better than making 2 1/1s? So let's do this. Not that they'd have anything to edict with, but it's a pretty good clock for us. And this flips this way. Opponent also brought in Go Blank against me. I'm really concerned. Do you think they cut the Phoenix package? Look at that graveyard. There's nothing in it, and we haven't played a ley line. That's good for us. Discarding Treasure Cruise. Okay. Thoughtseize. I don't think that's worth. Let's draw a card. Yep. And we still get the Thoughtseize. Okay. 2 spells is going to flip back, but that's all right. Let's make sure our last card's not... Oh, see? Okay. Hey. Oh, boy. That would have been bad. Land? Nope. Saheeli. Okay. I'm going to attack them because it's correct. No creature lands. Do I even play the ley line? I mean, I don't think so. Okay, so I can push a token if they make it. Yep, that'll die. And that's why you make the tokens, guys. That's why you make the tokens. Weird game there. All right, so we saw some good cyber cards. Saheeli, which, I don't know. I don't think I need to change anything here. I think we're fine. Part of me really wants to keep the Copter in, but I don't know. Alright, once again, we have no ley line. But double Fatal Push takes care of any early Ledger Shredder, and we do have a Trespasser. I'm going to lead on Castle if I do this. Let's try it. I mean, it just makes our ley lines worse, but I am only on 3. Duress. Okay, you take a fatal push. Thoughtseize. Well, we want to cast that. Scratch the castle. I'm going to take the Prankster. Alright, we can play tap land, hold up push. And slam this Trespasser, which can start eating the graveyard. Yep. Kaito. Oh, I get to push this token. If they choose to. Maybe they just want to discard. Don't know about my opponent's deck. They're kind of getting cute, if you ask me, but we'll see if Kaito is good for them. Here I'm going to eat the creature to get the life. Kaito does help get to Treasure Cruise. I mean, maybe I shouldn't doubt it. I don't know. I mean, discarding a Phoenix here would be pretty good. I do believe they shaved down on some Phoenixes. I am under the impression that's what they did. Could be wrong, though. Yep, take my Shieldred. Easy Shieldred there. And what they consider? Oh, removal for the Kaito. Oh, I mean, removal for the Graveyard Trespasser. Yikes. Alright, hopefully we hit a land here. We can get the Sokenzan on board. Oh, I asked for the wrong land. Well, Thoughtseize is awful here, right? What am I supposed to do? Cast it for nothing? I don't think so. Just pass. Pretty good for them. Kaito's overperforming. Do they make the guy now? I don't think you tick down this. Okay, I guess they do. Wonder what's in their hand, what they drew to make them do that. This ones are tapped, but that's fine. Maybe they drew a fatal push? That's totally okay with me. Okay. Thoughtseize looks terrible. Can we draw Fable? Inti would also be fine. Inti would be pretty good for us, honestly. Oh, Languish. Oh, well, I mean, can't say no to that. Parts of me wants the Thoughtseize here, but I'm not gonna. Alright, they have to rummage, right? Oh, they're gonna make a jumper? Okay. This can't be blocked, but can't block. Alright, I'm gonna see what their last card is. Island, okay, good. Let's push. Kill the kite. Well. We gotta kill the. Well, the Kaito doesn't do. It's just gonna take more damage if they tick up with it, right? They go to 2 if they do this. Unless they find removal. Maybe attacking the Kaito was correct there. I'll risk it. Oh, yeah, they're dead. Oh, they started at the top, though. Okay, the removal spell? Bitter Triumph? Oh, GG's. Oh, this puts it in the hand. Never mind, excuse me. That's not draw. Yeah, it's over. Well, that makes me feel great. This is what my sideboard is built to beat. I do plan to see a lot of Phoenix at the Magic Con in Chicago, where I'll be going. And I want to be prepared for that matchup, you know? What's this cast 20 white? Let's shuffle that. Play 40 lands. We love it. All right, here we go. Let's play match 3. Can kind of break down the sideboard there while we're waiting on the next match. It's a question I have where Bonecrusher Giant can kill a Phoenix late. Would have been good on that in that board state at any point, right? It could have killed the Kaito. Could have been a threat. I just don't know what to cut. Do we need all the discard? I would say yes. Treasure Cruise. If they cast Treasure Cruise, you just lose the game. But let's press forward. We're here for match 3 against Lars87. Shout out Metallica. This is fine. It's hopefully they have creatures with 2 toughness. Oh, we're playing as Rakdos? Might be. I would take the Copter. They Thoughtseize themselves. Oh, what is that? Okay. He just... Well? I don't... it looked like Rakdos Mire, didn't it? Okay. I'm going to board for the Rakdos Mire. I bring in these 4, and I cut these 4 Thoughtseizes. I try to get off all the discard. So, opponent misclicked, or their just hand was so trash they didn't want to mull even more, but... Maybe they saw the sleeves and knew what was up. So for the Rakdos Mirror, like in attrition decks, Thoughtseize gets a lot worse, right? Because it's a terrible top deck. But I've had some like back and forth with some other Rakdos players. We will hold up Fatal Push. So I've had some back and forth where it's like maybe you would just shave a couple because you can often rummage them later in the game. You know, where I'll Fatal Push here on this Bloodtithe Harvester. And you have Smuggler's Copter now, so it's like turn 1 Thoughtseize is very good and kind of necessary in this meta, but I don't know. I've always been of the mindset cut the Thoughtseizes, so we'll see how it goes here for this second matchup. Could be incorrect, but we're hoping this Smuggler's Copter can get in. Oh, that's a good sign for us. They need mana? So the good news about this is if I don't hit a creature, which I didn't, we do have Mutavault. So what I can do, animate Mutavault, crew. These are next level plays, guys. Next level plays right here. Still get the trigger. Absolutely take action. We can get rid of this pathway. Keep them in the dark. And still proceed to, you know, sculpt our hand. I love Mutavault. It killed me to cut 1, but I think it's correct with all the mana sources. Okay, I can push that as well. Are they still missing land drops? Oh, I feel bad for my opponent. Once again. All right, before I make the land drop, let's see what I hit. So let's crew. I mean, I'm not very optimal either, but... Oh my goodness. I guess it's a Blood Crypt. Now, what we could have done is cycle the Sokenzan there instead. But I was thinking maybe I could hit a 2-drop. You gotta start here, opponent, if you're missing these lands. I wonder, they're probably on 25 lands. Khalid is. Okay, interesting. This used to be the card. And then they printed Shieldred. Duress me, they're going to be disappointed. Assume they're on a 1-of Duress. That's also been a conversation for the Rakdos decks. Do you play 1-of Duress? It's probably correct. Well, they don't have anything going on. I could just den, but I want to keep hitting these lands, right? So let's do it again. I mean, I want to hit a spell that I can cast. Not really like killing my opponent, I will say that. Well, that's alright. Removal spell's good. I might definitely... I should just take 3, but yeah, I'm just going to take 3. Alright, they hit the 3rd land. Is this a Trespasser? They're just passing? Okay. Alright, here I'm going to... Sokenzan. I'm going to assume they have a removal spell. And I'm not going to animate the Mutavault here. Let's not get greedy. I mean, if it was for lethal, I would definitely consider it. But I like holding up a removal spell here because they're going to have to play a threat. Their hand must be gas. So this could be a K-Command, perhaps. Heartless Act. Wish I could put a counter on it, but I can't. All right, we'll hit for... Here, I mean, Fatal Push is still a play. Maybe we get in. Like, we don't need to tempo. So, let's do the math. I hit for 3 here. They go to 6. I pay 2, kill their thing. But if I don't hit land, I can't animate one of these. It's interesting. It's interesting. Let's just animate. Get in for 3. They might have the push here, but I feel like they had the push. They would have cast it a long time ago. All right, down to 6. Like, they could just slam a shield. Oh, okay. Trespasser, yeah. See, now if I don't hit this land, that's something we definitely wanted to kill. I would eat my Bloodtithe Harvester if I were them. All right, Copter. This is okay. It's not the end of the world here. We'll pay 3 life. Resolve. Discard the Copter. Animate again. Now they'll be dead. To stomp plus 1 of these getting in. And we still get to hold up the removal spell here. Hopefully it's just a shield drip. Yeah. GG, opponent. They were just kind of, variants kind of just did them here. I feel terrible, but it's part of the game, right? It's part of the game. Now, my opponent did keep in duress. It looks like they might have, I don't know. Looks like they kept the discard in. So it's definitely a conversation to be had between the Rakdos players. Maybe shaving is the right call. But those are 3 quick matches there, huh? Let's keep it rolling. Finish strong here. All right, here we are for match 4 against Slimy Tortoise. Shout out Ashiok. Splash Shock, as I like to call the 3-mana one. Okay, we're playing against Giganta, which could be another Gruul vehicles. I don't like this hand. It's too clunky. Let's mull. That's better. We can put back a Blood Crypt. Lead on Blackleaf Cliffs. Thoughtseize. We are on the draw, though. So we'll see what we're playing against here. Could be Rakdos, Sack. Could be, looks like a Brew. Looks like a Brew. Okay, so this one surveils 2, so they want things in the graveyard. Maybe lands, and then you can exile later, put a counter on something. Oh, we drew Hive. Okay, we'll lead on Hive. Thoughtseize. Insidious Roots and Village Rites. Well, I imagine this is going to be very good against me. I mean, what do they do, though? If they just, does this do anything when it... No, just creature tokens. I'm going to take the Village Rites. If they only had 1 Roots, I'd consider it, but... I'll watch they make like a bunch of tokens. Yeah, we'll take 1. We'll play a Copter. Play 2nd Insidious Roots. They're going to go deep here as soon as they start making tokens. Trespasser. Trespasser's probably correct. And we're definitely getting in there. Always loot, guys. So that is a tap land. I'm going to discard it. Don't think we'll be using... Oh, I can hear the rain. Tyvar can mill. Okay, Fairy Dream when it enters Surveil 1. And this says... Oh, wow. Look at him go off. Oh, with a Willowgeist. Interesting. So we have some decisions to make here. We need to kill this Willowgeist. So if I attack, do you think they'll double block? I kind of just want to kill the Tyvar. They have so much mana. I might be able to play Giganta. So, alright, hear me out. I'm going to shock. Play a Bloodtithe. Crew the Bloodtithe. Oh, they're just going to block with this Dream Fairy here. I am misplaying like crazy. I'm really worried about this. So, alright, so we'll just stomp here. Because I misplayed. New cards. I didn't realize that it's flying. You know it's floating. Alright, and then we have Fatal Push for this Willowgeist. I assume this Willowgeist is going to get big. That's a lot of mana. What does this mean? Oh, okay. So whenever one or more creature cards leave your graveyard, create a 0/1 plant and then put +1 on each plant creature. So I cannot block here because they can just exile this and then they're going to put counters on their plants. So I would have killed my Graveyard Trespasser. Good read by me. That is some scary stuff here. I am terrified. Sure. Oh, Archfiend's pretty good. I'm at 10, though? I don't think I can afford to attack, right? Not really. Weird deck. Take me on a different angle here. Insidious Roots, I should have took one, huh? What I thought Thoughtseize away? The Village Rights? Could double block. They'll probably kill the Trespasser. Do I want to offer the Bonecrusher Giant and the Copter in Rummage? Or Loot, excuse me? Kinda don't hate it. Kinda don't hate it. Cool deck. Very impressed. Always. Let's fill that graveyard up. So they're going to choose to kill the Bonecrusher instead of the Copter. Okay with this. And cast Gigantha. Whenever one or more creature cards leave your graveyard, create a 1/1 bat. Holy cow. I think I'm supposed to push something, but... Oh, that's pretty good. I'm so dead here, though. So, alright, so I take the Gigantha. I guess I can block with a Mutavault. Like, we were just... We need to put pressure on it. We haven't. I'm not going to kill that, I'll tell you that much. Cat combo in here too? Goodness. we can just go next game. All right, we know what we're playing against. This is a cool deck. I think it folds to Leyline of the Void, but we will see. Path of Peril looks good. Goblinks look fine. Kind of treat this like the Graveyard deck. The end is interesting, but for like the cat, don't hate it. I could see cutting Thoughtseize. What do I have here for Rakdos Act? The Kroxa and an Inti. I don't know how I feel about cutting Inti. Maybe it's like a Bloodtithe. Alright, we'll try it like this. Cool angle, though. I like this deck. That was very well played by them. I didn't really know what was going on, but I did catch the pump your creatures part. I didn't realize the Insidious Roots kept putting counters on things. That's nuts. Play first. It's a mulligan. No ley lines. We have to keep this, right? Put back K command. Thoughtseize? Yeah. Cool. Let's draw. Okay, let's draw the Fable. Let's draw something here on 3 to get the Smuggler's Copter going. Roots? Willowgeist, okay. And the cat. Nice. Just how we drew it up. Oh yeah, we're looting. Get that Black Decklist out of here. Mana Confluence. What do they need the other color for? Okay, they're setting up. This bold's very good for me. Let's do it. Let's rummage 2. Yeah, we're always gonna hit the land, right? Alright, they go to 5. Let's say have removal here. Instant speed. Okay. Might have like a Bone Splinters effect maybe in the deck. Assassin's Trophy comes to mind. Insidious Roots. That's not going to cut it. Okay. You know, I might want to look at that 2-drop as well for myself. Knight of Dust Shadow. Honestly, I'm really considering it. Just gonna send everybody here. Holding the land to rummage. Or loot, excuse me, loot. So used to not saying that. Yeah, Takenuma's a better land, for sure. So they'll put the Cauldron Cat in front of the Shieldred, I assume, do the thing. Whoa. Do they block? I don't think they blocked. I guess they want to put a counter on the Geist and then block? I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, they get to make a bat this way as well. Goodness gracious, this is too much. Okay. Keeping the cat because he can keep sagging it. Yeah. And this just costs 3 when I do it, so I guess I can just pass. I go to 5. They're still in not good shape here, right? I'd be amazed if they come back from this. Deck's not playing Coco, is it? Tyvar, okay. Gets the mill, see what we hit. Okay, another cat. It's pretty good. Oh, they hit a Willow Geist. I didn't even see it. Yeah, okay. They don't have remove. I could kill the bat, though. I guess I can make another one. Is this sorcery speed? Yes. But remember, they can always make a cat. Yeah. This is so good. Maybe I rummage. Nothing. But I guess we didn't want those cards. Trespasser. That seems good. Alright. So, how do I play around this? So, Trespasser can do a lot of things. I can copy it. How many things are in the graveyard on my side? No creatures on the grave, so am I right? None? I would have got one back. How do I sequence this? I think we play the Trespasser. Force them to do the cat thing. Wow, they let it happen. Okay. Oh, they get to do all this. God, that's so good. Do I kill the Geist now? This deck is amazing. I kind of want to build this. It's so resilient. They have Fatal Push here? They're going to gain life, though. I could kill a bat and get in. They just chump, though. They sack to make food. I'm just at a loss here on what to do. Quite the combo here. This is a freaking bulk rare and it's kicking me down. Do they have a way to do this again? Oh, yeah, they have the cat. This is bad. They can just make 3 and then trade. Okay. They could sack the Willow Guys too here and gain a bunch of life. I don't see myself winning this. I need to draw the what's the path of peril? They didn't even sack the guys because they have outs. Yeah. I guess I could have held up Graveyard Trespasser. Maybe that was a better line. Alright, they have a 1, but that's irrelevant. One Leyline in the Void, though. That's why they had the Terror Sunders, but man, that really messes this deck up. Okay. I'm good. I'm good here, guys. That's enough math for me. They kicked my ass. Holy cow. Alright. 2-2. See if we can't finish above 500. That was a cool deck. Not prepared for that one. Have never seen that deck before. But, yeah, I think that line I kind of misplayed. I shouldn't make a copy. I was like, let's kill the Willow Guys. Killing the Willow Guys is bad because they would have gained a bunch of life. I should have just held up the copy of the Graveyard Trespasser and passed because I could have responded to the... But at the end of the day, though, if I do that, they're still going to gain a bunch of life and they're still going to make a bunch of tokens. Like, wow, what a cool deck. That was very well played by my opponent there. Very well played. All right, Brad Grenade, last match here. See if we can't get above 500. I'll take the L on that one for sure. Could have played that a lot better. Always lead on Copter here. Restless Cottage. I wonder if we're going to see Glissa. Thoughtseize me. Yeah, I would take the Copter in a heartbeat unless they had the push. Bonecrusher. Okay, they might have the push. It's okay, though, if they do. Could this be like Glissa? I'd be in trouble if this is Glissa. Lord? Skitter. Okay. Let's, before we play land, let's just do this. Okay, Blood Crypt. We're so far away from this Kroxa. And I don't want to put Kroxa in the graveyard. So we're probably going to play Bloodtithe and then kill that. If they'll allow it. Lord Skitter Sewer King is doing mad work here. Alright, I'm probably going to rummage away the Mutavault. Could be incorrect. See what they do. No, I can't. What am I talking about? I'm trying to kill that Lord Skitter. Heartless Act also gets it done, but let's do the line. Should have crewed first, huh? That was bad. Well, no, it taps. It has to tap to sack. All right. I feel comfortable playing Kroxa now and crewing. Put hold control here so we can get the trigger. Look at that. We even get to keep the Mutavault. See what they discard. Forest. Cool. We'll crew. They have something here. Push. Okay. Loading that graveyard up. All right, we're already at, was that 3 cards now? 2 cards in Kroxa? Okay, that castle's getting... Oh, the Restless Cottage is coming in. Is that a... It's just a 4/4 and it eats a card from the graveyard? Oh, boy. All right, we did not play that good. We will take it. Losing our touch here. K-Command, eh? It's not terrible. Alright, we'll pass. We can K-Command something, buy back the Bloodtithe Harvester. Not terrible. Thoughtseize us, huh? That's very good. Alright, so obviously I have the cast K-Command here. I'm going to assume their cards are good in their hand. Last card might be Shieldred. They go to 7, though, which is very enticing. I'm not going to Heartless Act one of these tokens. Takenuma, okay. Yeah. They can either take the Harvester or the Heartless Act. I assume they'll take the Act. Yep. Might be a Shieldred here. If it is, we're fine because we can just play this Bloodtithe Harvester and kill it. Close game, though. Nothing? Okay. So they don't have enough mana to animate this. Maybe their goal is to sack a food here. They might draw a card. They can't really afford to draw a card. They would die. Is Fatal Push here or another removal spell? Assassin's Trophy. Oh, yes. Sign me up. Absolutely. I guess a swamp, right? Yep, and they'll gain 3. I put them to 8. No reason to rummage here yet. I'm just going to pass. But I do plan on rummaging. Okay. Before they attack, I'm going to see if I can hit this Fatal Push. One time. Alright, Inti's good though. Okay, I will block one of the tokens. I agree, there's really no point attacking. I mean, they can't block, but... Eat my creature, yep. I go to 6. Very dangerous to them though, right? Hold on. If I animate... Oh, I'm 1 mana short. Are you kidding me? What if I play Inti? And then I animate... It's only 6. But I could hit Stomp. I like it. You gotta play to your outs, right, guys? Alright, we missed. That's okay, though. Alright, they go to 2. I can't cast that, unfortunately. I'll just pass. Can they kill me here? They kill my creature. If they have Fatal Push, they actually win the game. Sorry, I'm hearing some weird noises. Alright. Alright, so they can gain 3 life and go to 5. Okay. They have 1 blocker. I was gonna say. Alright. That was just green-black mid-range. I like the Bank Busters. The end seems fine. Not necessary, but fine. And let's bring in our big boy. Okay, let's try it like that. And I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. Sure. It's fine. Overgrown Tune. Well, with the way my hand's sculpted, then we're gonna go double Blackleaf Cliffs here. Just play all our mana out. Boy, Scoozer. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I'm a homeowner, so our first original home, we had raccoons in our like not in our attic, but like above that in the. Oh, Sentinel's very good. In like the house, like it was very high up. I'm just thinking right here, but anyway, let me finish my sentence. So we had raccoons in our like insulation, and not to gross anybody out, but the mother gave birth up there, and we had like 6. It was a whole litter of raccoons, and it was just a major issue, and we had to clean them all out. It was a big problem, and boy, if I tell you, if that's what I'm hearing up there again, I'm gonna lose it. I'll be very upset. But let's finish the game, get through our 5 matches, and then I'll do some inspecting. So here we are with Sentinel of the Nameless City, which is very good here. I think I cannot pass on this opportunity to kill the Skoos. The Skoos is too good. We do lose a little bit of mana disadvantage, though. So what I could do is just kill the Skoos with the Bloodtithe Harvester, which I don't hate, and then, say, play a Fable, but they do get to make a token. But maybe I can find a Fatal Push. So let's do that. And my opponent's like, really? Deep thought? And plus, we want to rummage away some of these lands, you know? So this is all day. Sentinel of the Nameless City. I'm going to take it. This card's overperformed. I mean, I remember Tyler's Tracker being house. This is even better. No blocks. I hope they're playing Glissa, because Glissa just is a dominating force. Another Sentinel, that's a problem. The end would be pretty great. Alright, we drew a Copter. Let's rummage away these 2, right? I kind of want the castle, but... yeah, okay. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Oh, unfortunately it doesn't hit the same name on the battlefield. That's unfortunate. So we'll hold that. I don't mind attacking here, stomping, and then playing out a 4-3. I think that's fine. I don't think they block, but we'll see. They do, okay. Whoop, nope. Yep, they do, okay. Not the worst here. We do lose Fatal Push equity, but that's fine. We still have the blood if we need to hit it. Now, I wonder if they'll go and use the map token here and try to get lucky. Nope, just got straight removal. Virtue, okay. That's pretty good. Hit me again. Hit the land that they needed. Dang. That's a pretty good opponent. Alright, here... I like casting the end, getting rid of that. It's not great, but like I can't let them keep getting advantages from that. So let's take it, see their hand, see what they got, take the other one from the graveyard to get rid of the Virtue. Oh my goodness, they're playing this too? Alright, let's check out this sick deck. Elder Gargaroth. Okay, they brought an Extinction Event. They're also on the end. Calling Ritual. I don't like Calling Ritual here, but maybe it's good enough. They're on multiple Archdruid Charms. Interesting. Double red. They do have Micro Glissa. And 4 Mosswood Dread Knights. And a Skoos. This is the Rock, baby. And it looks great. Alright, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Hopefully I don't hit that land. Did you get to draw a card? There was one in their hand? There was one in their hand? But I left the one in the graveyard? Why did I leave the one in the graveyard? Oh, I'm just not paying attention here. Unfortunate. Alright, so yeah, you slammed this guy. It's not even a question. And I don't have another exile effect, so that's just going to keep coming back. Are they thinking about a Druid's Charm here? Or are they thinking about killing that? Okay. 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 There's not going to be a world where I get them to discard. But what we could do is play Copter. I can't K command on the same turn. Okay. So, killing this is not, like, ideal. It's really not. Is racing it a better option? Oh, man. What a game we have here. So they're going to kill any creature I play. Even if I animate a land, they're going to kill it. I like deploying the copter. In passing, it's not great. It's not great. Yeah. I have to kill that. That's going to give them their 7th land to play this. Don't think we sequence great on this one. I really don't. So I guess I do it on their turn. I don't need all the mana, right? Could I go 3 and double? Yeah, I could double stomp. This is just unfortunate. Do I want to rummage this? I think I do. Alright, so we pass. Opponent's deck looks really optimal to beating us. Yeah, and I had to respond to this. And I want to bring back another stomp. I mean, discarding a card doesn't seem great. Boy, this makes me wish I would have waited on the end. Now I know I'll save the end if we do go to a game 3. All right, so that'll flip into a land, right? Tapped. Yeah. And then if a player has transform, activate. If only a player has one or few. I might beat another Karkar. Yeah. Oh, rubbish. Okay. Okay. The Dross just trades with this, but they have a bitter triumph. We are just so in trouble here. They just get bigger than me. I don't know what to say. Like, they are so much bigger than me. Yeah. Oh, the end. Okay, let's go next game. All right, let's try to play better. So now we know what they're doing. They're going to play the late game, so I kind of want to get aggressive. I kind of do want the Thoughtseizes. Interesting. We saw like 4 of the Archdruid's Charms. Maybe we don't want these. This Bankbuster is bad. Can't be. Man, this is tough. Way to end it on the 5th one. I gotta make. I guess it is the Thoughtseizes. I just thought Thoughtseizes look good. That can't be right. Maybe Kroxa's not good enough. The mid-range fiend. It's so good. Could shave the Bonecrushers. They do kill their 2-drops. They do have the 3/2 trample guy too. They had multiple at the end. They're just playing so late. All right. Oof. All right, I'm going to try it. I'm really concerned about my attic. I'm hearing all types of noises. Something sounds like it's up there. I'm a little worried. A little distracted, but there's no excuses here. We got to try to win this. Don't mind getting this down right away. Try to get some value out of it. I live for these mid-range matchups. I absolutely do. Oh, their own bank. Okay. Here's the thing. I don't think attacking's correct, but what we're gonna do. 'Cause I don't think I win this. And I'll rummage here. I don't think I win this late game. Elder Gargoth, they're playing like big heaters. Big hitters for heat. What are they going to do? Sentinel here is pretty good. Land Sentinel. Tap land. Draw a card. Okay. We don't have a swamp yet, so... Remember, I need swamps for the Castle Locthwain. I do prioritize that land. Okay. Alright, well, now they might have removal for the Bankbuster, so let's draw a card. Hit a Trespasser. Okay, cool. Attack for 3. Play another Harvester. They're going to draw a card, presumably. Yep. See if I can't tempo them out. I wanted to get aggressive there, but that was just incorrect. Oh my god! Oh my god, it's so good! Oh my god. Who's that? 4 mana? 5 mana? Oh, I can kill that. Thankfully, I can kill that. Oh my goodness. Sure, I keep some counters on it. Remember, I was like calling Ritual. That can't be good. And it was just backbreaking. Backbreaking, folks. Yeah, I'll eat that. What a video here, folks. What a video. Not my best performance for Rakdos today, but I want to play around calling Ritual. Mirex, they are deep. Okay. Yeah, Monster Dread Knight. Just as a creature, okay. I can stomp that. And then eat it, hopefully. Maybe they don't have removal? Oh, this is good. I don't have double Fatal Push, though. I just want to flip it. Kind of don't hate that. Like, getting Bankbuster down is kind of important, but I like this. I don't know what my opponent has in hand. I assume removal. This is such a cool card. I need to pick some of these up in paper. I don't know if I'll ever be able to go back and play Golgari. I used to be just a green-black X player. Like, okay, nothing. Alright, we will stomp here. They could have Fatal Push. Well, I mean, stomping on my turn, it's still fine because I can animate the Hive. They have to rummage it. They have to discard another card. Now, I have to remember they can animate this. Oh, they do have the push here? That's fine. They'll discard another card. And now they can animate. Okay. Ooh, draws. So, unfortunately, if I do this line, I eat that. I get in for 3, put them to 9, and then they don't have... I think I have to... Now, if their last card's Fatal Push, this is a major blowout by me. For me. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, we gotta take away any card advantage right now. Yeah, that's fine. Wish I had one more mana to play the Bankbuster, but... Hopefully the Dross doesn't die to like a Heartless Act, and we can just kind of close this game out. That's good for us. That's really good for us. Sure, you can eat one of my creatures. Trespasser, yep. So see what we draw here. I got a poison counter. Trespasser. All right. This guy in the bank, and we'll say go. Heartless Act removal. Archfiend's good. I like this card a lot. Been very impressed with it. What gave them food? I have no idea what gave them food. I don't know. I'm probably missing it. Oh, does this get food? Oh, okay. The Restless Cottage gets food. Okay. I agree with that. You have to do that. Dread Knight, better. Oh, they found the removal. Bitter Triumph off the top. Oh, I have the crew. Unbelievable opponent. Nice job. Alright, no attacks here, I assume. Okay. I think we begin by drawing a card, right? I mean, I could just play 2 3s. And then I can always block. Yeah, I don't hate this. See what they hit. They're looking at their graveyard? Is that what that? I do need to keep eating graveyard or creatures out the graveyard. That's all day. That's all day. The Scoozer. Okay. Sure. Hell of a top deck spam for my opponent. You got it. And we continue to draw nothing. Okay. Hold the phone. Okay. Sure, you can gain some life. Alright. Mutavault is our blocker. See if they go for it. They are going to go for it. Okay. Maybe they don't see it. Maybe they don't care. Well, they have to create a food token. Well, I mean, it's relevant, but... Do I want to throw away the Mutavault or the Copter? It's probably the Mutavault. See if they'll let me block anyway. Well, I think I'm forced to block here, right? 3, 6, 7. If I block here, I take 4, 7, 8. I go to 1. Okay. Oh, yeah. My opponent didn't see it. We'll take it. We'll take the dub. We'll take the dub there. That was, wow. That was awesome. That's what you live for, right? That's the content you want to watch. All right, that was 5 matches, folks, as I expect. You know what? Let's hit this last one. Let's do one more. Let's go 6. Let's go 6. Let's do one more. End the video. I was a little out of it because I was hearing things in my ceiling, or at least I think I was. It could have been the teenager in the other room, but boy, I mean, that was... Anyways, Golgari Midrange, I think it's a deck. I don't think it's bad. It's just you don't get to play Fable, right? That's the only knock against it. But Maswa Dread Knight, Glissa, we never saw. Archdruid's Charm looked real good I might look into brewing that. Playing around, you know. Snap keep. Turn 1 Thoughtseize. Fabled. What are we playing against? Yep, we got a lead on Takenuma. Let's see what we're playing against. Bonus content here. Whoa. Okay. So they're going to get a red source. Probably play this. Chant copies a creature. How do I ever beat that? Make disappear? I'm going to take the Fable because it's correct, but I assume this grabs a red source. Could be an island. So we got another brew here. Core 19 is just coming around right now. We've seen a lot of cards from it. Alright, I can just stomp this guy. I'm going to need to trigger Revolt at some point for this Archfiend. Maybe they don't hit the land, though. Maybe they got to start rummaging. Yep, they hit the land. Okay. Shocking. Okay, so they want to hold up this Make Disappear. Which is fine. I have to pay 2 for that, right? I'll get this countered. I really probably should have saved this. I should have played the Inti, because this would have triggered the Blood, which could have gave me a Fatal Push for the Archfiend. Yeah. It was incorrect. Misplaying. Let's hope they don't hit the 3rd land. They're going to rummage. They are. Or the 4th land, excuse me. Yeah, that was misplayed by me. It's alright, though. Yep. Punished. Because we could have done it all here. We could... Oh, but, you know... You stay lucky, right? Pay 3 life. You just stay lucky, and it just doesn't matter. They get rid of that, yeah, they get rid of that copy. So 3 new cards we don't know about. We're not out of the weeds yet, okay? Alright, I don't think they're going to block. We're going to trigger this anyway. Ooh, nice. Love Inti. We haven't seen too much Inti in this video, have we? But, boy, is it overperforming. I mean, I could push the token now. Yeah, I don't hate... Well, I mean, they're not attacking. I'll just pass. Let's see what they do. See what they rummage away. So, this is a Grixis Midrange, looks like, with some Make Disappears and some Spice. They get to play Fable. Bloodtithe, yep. Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature. Well. Mutavault strikes again, folks. They're disappointed. Ooh, Smuggler's Copter. How aggressive do I get here? Because like I could push this attack with both, put a counter here, hit him for 7, put him to 7, but then they get this in the token and they get to make a land. I think this is fine though, right? Let's push here. Let's do the thing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's going real well. Alright, and then I don't know what they're gonna have here, but we actually have a creature land too we can animate. Might be forced to make some chumps here. Start with the rummage. Like Shield Drip would be pretty good. Yeah, Thoughtseize not great. Land into Shield Drip. Okay, GG's. That was well played. Well played by us. Alright, So kind of a Grixis-y deck, kind of control-y. Didn't look like they abused the graveyard too much. I think Bankbuster's going to be good against them. Like, some number of Go Blinks isn't probably terrible. I mean, this guy seemed good. We got to assume they're on... What happens if the end hits a flipped Fable? I assume it gets all the Fables, right? Kind of want to test that for science. I mean, they are playing counters, but I'm going to get rid of the Thoughtseizes. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. 6 matches. Unbelievable. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. The baby is with his mother at the in-laws. And I'm got to take advantage of this time, get a video out when I can. And I'm happy to do it for you. And let's just push this content. Got to get as much practice in before the Magic Con in Chicago. Hope you guys are going. Hope there's some people watching that might be visiting or live in this area. Yeah, it's not great, but I mean, it's got a Fable. Maybe we'll get there. Haven't been to. I remember Magic Fests back in the day, hosted by Channel Fireball. Those were super ridiculous EV. So much fun. Went to plenty of those in my day. I would take the Fable. And then now we have Magic Cons. I haven't gone to a Magic Con. A coworker of mine said that the one in Minneapolis was a blast. So I'm going to take his word for it. All right, we will lead on Hive. They know our whole hand, but that's okay. I will push any 2-drop here. And accept that one. I can't push that one. All right. Pass it. If they do nothing, I think I might stomp. Stomp's going to be very good against them. Yeah, they're doing nothing. So let's get this countered, I guess. Maybe they want to draw a card. Who knows? Nope. Okay. Well, we're hitting all our land drops, which is good. These fatal pushes look horrendous. Maybe that's something to cut in this matchup. Maybe they went bigger. We'll see. Fable. Ooh, it's good for fatal push. Alright, I will attack. Are we going to see a fatal push here? I used to do this way back in Arena when it first came out. This is probably when it was legal. When Fable was first printed, I was like, oh, sign me up. Yeah, we got a fatal push here. Okay, take 2. I'm going to go tap land Harvester, and then I'm not afraid to rummage away one of these fatal pushes. Even though I should probably save them. I just want to hit this. But they know it's coming. I assume they got removal. I mean, counter or removal or something here. All right, yep, another fatal push is fine. All right, and they draw a card. All right, we'll pass. They're taking care of us very well. Opponent has all their colors. Corpse Appraiser. Okay, that seems very good against me. Are they even going to crew here? I hope they do. If they don't, I will rummage away a fatal push. They took the spell. No crew, right? That'd be bad. You lose the value. Okay. We're going to hope we can cast this guy. Don't got a lot going on right now. Well, that's not untapped land. That's not untapped land. Okay, well, this is the better land to play. And we'll say go. Unfortunate. Unfortunately, we couldn't take advantage of that. Now, watch me get countered. It's going to feel terrible. No! Yeah, it's good. Punished. Where's my sad, crying Hedron? I'll take 3 here. Okay, Copter. Play the Copter. Do I push the token? I don't think I do. Yep. Make a treasure. It's so good. They're so ahead. Bonecrusher me, yeah. Just kill me. I love it. So what's the blue for outside of the counter spells? I guess the Appraiser? Yeah, I'll push that. Can't take that much damage. We're in trouble. Yep. Bonecrusher. Okay. Well. I think we just pass. We're just going to animate the Hive and try to block something. Probably not successfully. What do they got here? A Cling to Dust? Watch they're playing Treasure Cruise. That'd be pretty amazing. Dig through. Even worse. Oh my god. Yeah, let's go next game. We're not gonna beat a dig through time. What am I playing against? So what? I want the ley lines? I don't think I want the ley lines. I think we want the go blanks. And I think we want the discard, honestly. I'm questioning the end. They're just a value deck. The K command's good. Bankbusters are good. Copters are good. Oh, boy. Cutting's hard, huh, guys? It's really hard. So, this makes Copters bad. Maybe we cut the Copters. Maybe the Copters aren't good enough. And we can go down a couple Fatal Pushes. Or maybe it's a couple Thoughtseizes. Like, I'm not all the way bought on Thoughtseize, but... Alright, we'll try it like this. It's a Grixis mid-range deck that has some reach to it. I like it. Dig through time? Come on now. I'm sitting like, what if we play Treasure Cruise? Like, oh, we do one better. Lean on Go Blank. His hand's not great. I just don't like mulling against a Thoughtseize deck. They mold. Okay. Turn one Thoughtseize. What would you take if you're them? I think, oh, it's irrelevant. Well, that's good for us. We get to stick this. Now, if we can hit this third land, yep, we gotta look for it. Oh, that's good. Gotta hit that land. It's important. Imperative we hit the land there. Okay, they're just gonna draw a card. Thoughtseize. Sure. This is interesting what they'll take here. It might be the Go Blank. Why not take Bonecrusher over Go Blank? I only have 4 cards in my hand. Yeah. Take that guy. I can get him back with K command, right? It's not over. We have to hit the land drop. Nice. Yeah, we'll slam him. I just can't get over that calling ritual earlier today. That was nuts. Yep, absolutely. It's good. Fable, yeah. Do we just try the land again? Well, we're gonna make a treasure anyway, right? Ooh, Archfiend. Okay. So we could just stomp a token. I don't hate that. Just this Go Blank's getting worse, but... And we get to hold up Fatal Push here, too. They play a 4. Like, granted, I don't think they're going to play their whole hand out here, and then eating their graveyard's still worth it. Yeah, see? Okay. Okay. And we even get to push this token. And then we can, well, do we want to push... I have a stomp for that. Yeah, we push this token, and then we mind rot them. Get their last 2 cards. This game's looking very much in our favor. Everything's coming up for us. The only thing that sucks is we missed our land drop, but this is too good to pass up. Spell Pierce? I'd be like, what? Well, I'll crew in response to that. And it was dig through time. You boy. Alright, well, we can answer both of these fables. Do I want to rummage? I really don't want to. We gotta rummage away a Bitter Triumph. That's freaking nuts. That's kind of where we're at, though. Hitting this land drop's very important. Could be one of the Bonecrushers. Nah, let's do they discard this card? Another red source would be good for us, too. They did. It was an Archfiend. They didn't want it? Oh, they know about the Heartless Act. Yeah, draw a card. Yep. Bloodtithe. Okay. Well, we just have all the removal. Just need to keep it in lands here. Sucks, man. Do I try to draw a card? I don't think it's worth, right? I can't when I'm talking about it. It's just a creature now. Or just a vehicle. We had to kill the reflection. They could have made a bunch of copies. Yeah, draw a card. What's fun is copying your Bank Buster. On their end step, drawing a bunch of cards. It's very good. Shocking. They need all the manas. Another Bank Buster. Yeah. I'm going to Heartless Act that reflection. No attacks. I wonder why. Okay, we hit the land. We got Kroxa mana too. No, we need another. Oh, we have Kroxa mana. So is it just like? Well, Kroxa with Fatal Push is pretty good. I think I just play the Dross and hold up Fatal Push. Let's just kill him, right? Let's just end the game. Yeah, they either draw a card here, but I don't see why I don't crew. Like, they're not going to trade theirs with mine, and this is just going to deal more damage. Alright. So they're at a hypothetical 6 here. If I kill the Bloodtithe Harvester. Yep, they're going to draw a bunch of cards. They find it. Uh-oh. Oh, that triggers Fatal Push. Okay. They're really trying to find this Fatal Push. Fatal Push is their only out. They hit it? It took something here. There are multiple Archfiends. Okay. You take 2, go to 6. I got you in the air. GG. All right. 6 matches, 4 and 2. Came out strong here. The decks. Let's go to look at the deck and talk about our matches and end the video here. So, breaking down the matches. Played against the Grixis Arclight Phoenix deck. What were our losses? Right, we lost to the green black deck. I don't even recall, man. That's sad. You forget your losses, right? No, that's terrible. You got to remember your losses because that's how you get better, right? And that's the whole thing. Well, who knows? I don't remember, but I do remember losing that Golgari deck, and quite the deck it was. New on the scene, I'm assuming, but my current Cyborg configuration really isn't built for low to the ground creature decks. I feel like we got that covered with the 4 Fatal Push, 4 Stomp. Prior decks that I had built for Rakdos, or prior versions of Rakdos, I would put in more like Extinction Event or Brotherhood End, or just more incidental removal to take care of like these humans and angels and these other low to the ground decks, elves even. But those decks have kind of died off. They're not really popular at the moment. It's more the combo stuff that's seeing play in Treasure Cruise, and we saw Dig Through Time today. That was nuts. In that Grixis mid-range deck, but I like the way this is. I think the Pithing Needle on Arena should be something else, honestly. But in paper, I fear Lotus Field. I think it's very good and very hard for us to manage and beat if we're not aggro enough. So I like having access to that, but maybe on Arena it's not necessary, and I can kind of sculpt my sideboard. Maybe we can add another Path of Peril or even a Brothers at End just to deal with these lower to the ground decks. Insidious Roots. Wow, that card was really overperformed today. Was that my 5th matchup? My 4th matchup? I don't remember the order exactly, but boy, with a bulk rare, this deck should see play in paper. I wonder if that rare is worth any money. Was it Desecrated Tomb? M19 core set? Amazing. So it was like sack a food, or sack a cat, sack a food, bring it back, make a bat, make a plant, put a counter on the plant, gain 2 life. Like, that was just freaking nuts. And Tyvalar just speeds everything up, and it puts things in the graveyard. I'm very impressed with that strategy. I'm going to try to look at that and build that myself just to test for it. But decks we didn't see today. Amalia combo. Didn't see it. Kind of shocked. Played six matches here. My sideboard is also built for that deck, but nevertheless, that was fun. 4-2, I'll take it. When you play Rakdos, 50-50 is kind of where you're at. The skill and your ability gets you to that 60-40, where I think I just need a little more practice and I'll get there. But as always, thanks for watching. I hope you really enjoy the content. If you did, please like, subscribe, comment. If you had something you'd like to see in the video or something I can do differently in the next one, let me know. But I'll catch you on the next one.